Ooh, look at that connect. Woo. Yo, he sold that choke slam during that episode of SmackDown before No Mercy. Yo, Brock, he knows how to sell his ass off. But that choke slam, bro, yo, he got launched. He got frequent flyer mileage off that choke slam. Hey, yo, what's happening, people? It's your boy Blaze here. Back to you with another one here for Venomous Reactions. And today we got ourselves a wrestling compilation here for you. And this is coming from the channel Burn It Down. And it is 8 minutes of wrestlers hilariously overselling over wrestlers' moves. Woo! You know, when it comes to these oversells, man, they can be hilarious. And you have some cringe moments here and there, but most of the time it'd be hilarious. And in some cases, it'll make you go like, yo, what the hell? I can name a few off top, like Shawn Michaels overselling to Hulk Hogan in, what was it, SummerSlam 05? And anytime The Rock takes the stunner. That is hilarious. And Dolph Ziggler, he can oversell too. I mean, especially with the spear, it make it look like he got clipped in half. So we're gonna see these oversells in this compilation. It should be a good old trip down memory lane. So without further ado, let's run it. That's iconic.
Overselling has always been part of wrestling, but some wrestlers turned it into an art. Rick Rude made the Atomic Drop his personal comedy sketch. Every time he took it, he'd shoot straight up, grab himself, and stagger around the ring like his life choices just caught up.
Lord.
Same move, same reaction, and the crowd ate it up every single time.
And believe me, Jim Ross, you want to see what that feels.
Oh!
Pass, I'll take your word for it. Sending Rude in.
Oh!
When Brock Lesnar and Shawn Michaels crossed paths in 2002, Michaels landed a super kick and Brock sold it by flying backwards so hard he nearly launched into the crowd. Seeing Brock react like that made the kick feel nuclear.
Yo, Brock sold that sweet chin music. He sold it like a champ. I remember seeing that live, bro. Like that. Yo, anytime Brock Lesnar gets kicked in the face, especially when it's coming from good old HBK, you know he's gonna sell it to the max. And this is a prime example because bro sailed over the top rope. You would have thought he was gonna do like a suicide dive into a crowd. Oh, Lord!
Mr. Perfect had a completely different style. He didn't just fall. He spun, twisted, and floated out of moves. Even when he was getting hit, it looked smooth. His selling matched his name.
Rude, I really going to work and roll right into the hole. Has been hot in the corner. Between two.
Damn!
Chops. If you will, in our sport. And right now, Hennick's not thinking of chops.
Then there was Rikishi and the infamous Kishi bump. Watching a near 400-pound man get launched through the air like that caught everyone off guard. The visual alone made the moment unforgettable.
Jeez! Man, Rikishi, he sold that clothesline no matter what. Anytime you're gonna see him get clothesline, be prepared to see him do like a 360 in the air. Yo, he sold that and he made the clothesline that much more impactful. Yo, you gotta give him his flowers for that one, for real.
At Survivor Series, Keith Lee caught Montez Ford and launched him with a spirit bomb that sent Ford flying. The height was ridiculous, and the landing made the entire arena react at once.
Survivor Series.
Spirit bomb!
Rob Van Dam had his own way of selling too. When Tommy Dreamer hit him with a pile driver, RVD wouldn't just take it. He'd bounce up off the mat like the impact launched him. It turned a basic move into something special.
Woo! Oh, he sold that
Sometimes the sell
spike.
is so good it breaks the opponent. Heath Slater once took JBL's clothesline from hell and
I
folded
remember
so
this.
hard that JBL looked down and laughed. When the guy hitting you reacts like that, you know you did your job. During the tag match, Triple H climbed the turnbuckle, got caught with a sudden kick, and completely shut down. He stood there frozen for over a minute while Shawn Michaels waved his arms trying to wake him up. When Triple H finally moved, he took a few steps and collapsed like his system rebooted too late.
Boom! Come on, Hunter. Oh!
Sometimes
You gotta love Triple H. His oversells. Like he was standing there stiff like a mannequin. Right before he does the infamous, I guess he was channeling his inner nature boy with the Ric Flair flop. Like, everybody do the flop. Boom! Gotta love it.
an oversell looks so wild, people think it went wrong. On Raw in 2019, Ricochet got hit with an RKO out of nowhere. Instead of a flat bump, he spiked himself straight down on the top of his head. It was terrifying in real time.
Yeah,
Fans went
that
silent for a
was
second before realizing it was just
that was
an unreal
horrifying
scene.
for real.
Shawn Michaels made an art form out of this. At Survivor Series 1996, he jumped off the ropes and got clipped by Psycho Sid. Michaels flipped and crashed like he'd been launched.
Gotta love it.
Cedric Alexander taking a claymore from Drew McIntyre. The moment the boot connected, Cedric flipped through the air like gravity stopped working. Even McIntyre admitted it was the best sell he'd ever seen for that move.
Oh yeah, he sold that one. He low-key did a shooting star press after getting hit with the claymore. Yeah, I gotta agree with Drew McIntyre. That was the best sell out of the claymore we've seen thus far.
JTG gave us one of the funniest oversells ever during his final WWE run. When Santino Marella hit him with the Cobra, JTG didn't just drop. His whole body reacted like poison had hit his bloodstream. His eyes went wide, his arms stiffened, and he collapsed in slow motion like the venom was kicking in step by step.
Catching the
That will never get old.
Already ridiculous, but JTG's sell pushed it straight into comedy gold. Brock Lesnar taking the Undertaker's chokeslam is still insane to watch. Instead of a normal bump, Brock launched himself like he'd been thrown off a building. For someone booked as the final boss, that sell made the chokeslam look absolutely devastating, and nobody expected it.
Ooh, look at that connect. Yo, he sold that choke slam during that episode of SmackDown before No Mercy. Yo, Brock, he knows how to sell his ass off. But that choke slam, bro, yo, he got launched. He got frequent flyer mileage off that choke slam. Honestly, to me, that was the best choke slam out of that year, in my opinion.
Then there's The Rock, who treated the stunner like a launch button. Every time Stone Cold hit it,
I said
flipped, bounced, and flew
I
across
said
the ring.
it.
He later admitted they used to bet beer on how ridiculous he could make it look.
Woo! Never gets old. Oh, and the flip. Boom!
Montez Ford took a Stone Cold Steve Austin stunner and sold it like his soul briefly left his body, froze for a split second, then crashed back down like gravity finally caught up with him. Brock Lesnar taking a German suplex from Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 19 looked unreal. Brock flew through the air like he'd been launched out of a cannon. The height, the snap, the landing. Angle made it look lethal, and Brock sold it like it rattled his entire system.
Ooh, I ain't gonna lie. That German suplex from Kurt to Brock Lesnar, yo, both men, they made that picture perfect. Angle with the execution and Brock selling the move like a released German suplex that will flip you all the way over to your stomach on the landing. Picture perfect, and you love to see it.
And Ricochet lived up to his name once again after taking an uppercut from Cesaro. The impact sent him pinging up the turnbuckle like he'd been launched, turning one strike into a moment the crowd reacted to instantly.
Cesaro rolled out of the way.
Damn.
At WrestleMania 18, Stone Cold hit Scott Hall with a stunner, and Hall barely reacted, so Austin hit another one. This time, Hall launched himself like he got hit by an explosion. One oversell saved the entire finish. In the mixed match challenge, Rusev took a simple punch from R-Truth and reacted like he'd been knocked out cold. He bounced, rolled, and flailed around ringside like his body forgot how physics works. Devon Dudley didn't just sell chair shots, he committed to them. One hit and he hit the mat shaking, twitching, eyes rolling back like his body had completely shut down. It was extreme, over the top, and somehow worked every single time. Devon turned a basic chair shot into full cartoon chaos, and the crowd loved it.
When Devon sells, he sells. He damn near go into convulsions every time, like, damn it, it hurts. Oh, wait. Oh, this is fun. This is real fun, and I love it.
When everyone thought The Rock versus Roman Reigns was finally happening at WrestleMania 40, the internet lost its mind. Instead, they teamed up, and that's when things got hilarious. Roman accidentally speared The Rock, and Rock sold it like he'd just been hit with a fatal move from a video game. Eyes shut tight, scream out, clutching his stomach, pure drama. The tease was big, but that oversell is what stuck.
Oh yeah, he sold that one.
AJ Styles hit the phenomenal forearm, and Ricochet sold it like he got hit by a truck. His body flipped inside out on impact, taking an already great move and turning it into a replay-worthy moment.
If there's anything you can say about Ricochet, he knows how to sell his ass off. That RKO, that phenomenal forearm, Loki doing like a contorted shooting star press on landing. You gotta love it.
Shane McMahon is known more for insane falls than traditional selling, but this one stood out. When Kevin Owens powerbombed him onto the steel, Shane's reaction was perfect. The snap, the landing, the way he stayed down, it made the impact feel brutal without going too far.
God.
Batista isn't known for comedy, which is why this worked so well. During a beatdown segment, Mark Henry barely shoved him, and Batista flew backward like he got hit by a truck. One light push turned into a full wipeout. And then there was Leo Rush against Braun Strowman. Braun tossed him around, and Leo sold every throw like his soul was leaving his body. At one point, he even had foam at the mouth. It went from wrestling to horror movie.
Oh, he got launched.
If selling had a signature move, Ric Flair owned it. The Flair flop wasn't just falling, it was wobbling, panicking, then collapsing face first.
Of course, Nature Boy.
One punch, maximum drama.
Woo. Damn! You almost had it. Oh!
These moments are why wrestling works. Sometimes it's not the move itself, it's how it's sold. One reaction can turn a normal spot into something people remember for years. That's the difference between taking a hit and making it matter. If this one made you laugh or rewind, you already know what to do. Drop your favorite oversell in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.
Oh man, these oversells were comical. Especially with The Rock overselling with the stunner, and the one time he got clipped by Roman Reigns, bro. No, he sold that one. Like, he got hit with like the hyper combo finish. KO. Roman Reigns wins. Perfect. Man, these oversells, man, they are a good trip down memory lane, and it makes me look at this as to how these oversells work, and they made the move that much more impactful. And like you said, it's all about how it's sold and how it is made to be believable to the audience. Because if you can sell it and make it look impactful, you did your job. But damn, the way Heath Slater sold that clothesline from hell from JBL, bro. Even JBL had to look back and laugh at this like, bro, you sold that one like a champ. Good job. Mission accomplished. You understood the assignment. Thank you. Out of all these oversells, which one was your favorite? I would like to know. You already know what to do, man. Let the comment section have it. And as always, thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this one. And don't forget to tell your peoples across the globe. I'm kicking with your boys this one good solid time. And please do follow your boy on social media. Right over yonder. And this is your boy Blaze here saying Chuck the Deuce. And I will see y'all in the next video. And I am out.